early spring is a great time to be splitting perennials when they're still quite dormant. So what I'm looking for is a clump which is maybe 2 to 3 years old and is starting to go quite hard in the centre. And what we can do is we can divide it, and not only does the parent plant benefit, but you also end up with lots of baby plants which you can then obviously move around the garden. So I'm going to split some achillea here. This patch at the end of this bed is a pastel mix, and I really like that, so let's give it a go. So here's my clump of achillea right here, and I'm going to get my forks in there and see how well we can divide it. It looks pretty good, really easy to divide. Just trying to get underneath it as much as I possibly can. So this was sown from seed, and as I said, I think that must be about 3 years old. Okay, there we go. So now for splitting it in quite a good way. Is to put a couple of forks back to back, so let's see how we get on. Yep, there we go. So we've got 2. Nice and moist, so making the job quite easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, even 5. From that one clump I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, how annoying. Could do with a 10th one. I'm going to make a 10th one, I think. Might split that one. So I've got 10 plants for my 10 lovely seed to vase people. Okay, so here we are in the potting shed, and here's my achillea. So it's showing signs of life. In fact, it's hardly died off. We've just had that really bad frost. I've actually made these into smaller clumps as well, because I think my one limitation is going to be pots. So, yeah, got me a little bit of compost in the bottom of a pot, and we're literally just potting them on. And then I'm going to put them somewhere sheltered, either outside or in the greenhouse, just to give them a bit of a head start. I'll probably water that in as well. Any rooty bits Just make sure that they don't dry out, get them below the surface. That's one. So that's quite long actually. Get that one in somehow. I'll make sure I label these up as well so we know what's what. Yeah, I'm just gonna, so the idea, you need to pot them up as soon as you can. Don't sort of put them in a bucket and forget about them like I have a tendency to do. There's lots more things in the garden that we can do that with, which is great fun. So I shall be fairly busy the next few days trying to pot up lots of things that I think you're going to find useful. Okay, so here's 6 of the 10 achillea potted up inside, and of course I'm going to also just put the other ones back in the bed outside now that they've been split. Yeah, these can go in a sheltered place outside or in a cold frame or in the greenhouse if you want to really double check on them, and just I'm going to give them a bit of a watering just now, and again just being careful not to overwater at this time of year. Okay, so I've potted up what I want so that I can give them away to people, and now I'm just, actually a trowel would be better for this, just going to put these divided ones back in the soil. So you're looking for perennials which kind of developed quite a hard clump on the top to divide, that is, and then I'm just looking for spaces here to put these fresh ones in, or these divided ones in, and then I will be dividing some others as well. We could go other places around the garden too. Okay, so other things that I will be splitting very shortly, dividing, are what looks like a pile of sticks here, but it's actually some bidens. That's for starters. So here a nice clump of sedum that can get divided, and I've got some bigger clumps elsewhere as well. So this very dead looking plant, but it's not, is a Astrantia. That's a great one to divide. And underneath here you can just about make out Achillea the pearl, and that's another great one to divide. And these Chinese lanterns will be good as well. I've got plenty more things, but just to give you an idea, so perennials, just go for it, have a go at dividing and seeing how many plants you can propagate and give away to people.